University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, this year's quarter-final stage has finally reached its conclusion tonight. Royal Holloway London, Bristol University and Durham University are all safely through to the semis, so whoever wins tonight will join them. The losers will become the 24th team to leave this year's competition. Now, the team from Southampton University came into the quarter-finals of the competition on the back of impressive wins over strong teams from Balliol College, Oxford and Christ College, Cambridge. They lost their first quarter-final against Durham, but righted the ship easily enough in their second, beating Robert Gordon University by 180 points to 65. Their average score so far is 175 points per game, and their average age is 25. Let's meet them for the fifth time.
Hello, my name is Ethan Lyon. I'm from Northampton, and I'm studying for a PhD in film.
Hi, my name's Magda Steele. I'm originally from Poland, and I'm studying for a PhD in ecology.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Don Belcher. I'm from Worcestershire and I'm studying for a PhD in machine learning.
Hi, I'm Elliot Miles. I'm originally from the Wirral and I'm studying for a Masters in Marine Biology.
Now, the team from Newnham College, Cambridge must really enjoy sitting behind these desks, having contrived to play the maximum number of matches possible. They lost in round one against the Courtauld Institute of Art, then beat Sheffield in a losers' playoff, followed by Cardiff in round two. They struggled against Bristol University in their first quarter-final, but cruised to victory against Jesus College in their second, to earn themselves one last shot at the semis tonight. With an average score of 160 and an average age of 22, let's meet them again.
Hi, my name's Bethan Holloway-Strong. I'm from Surrey and Australia, and I'm studying English.
Hello, I'm Hannah Bowen. I'm from Gateshead, and I'm studying German, Russian and Polish.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Roma Ellis. I'm from Nottingham and I'm studying philosophy.
Hi, my name is Chen Ju. I'm from Xuzhou in China and I study history of science.
OK, you all know the rules, so I won't insult your intelligences by repeating them for you. 10 points for this. I need a three-word term in German or English described as an absurd romantic drama of the American War of Independence. What work of the 1770s by Friedrich von Klinger gives its name to a romantic movement in...
Newnham Bowen.
Sturm und Drang.
Correct. These bonuses are on post-war Europe. Wilhelm Pieck was president of what country from 1949 to 1960?
Pieck. Wilhelm Pieck.
Wasn't Bleak, was it?
No, it was not Bleak. His name is Blake.
Pieck.
Pieck. Wilhelm Pieck.
Not,
49.
What was your Bleak from anyway?
He was, well, I mean, the Netherlands.
Yeah, the Netherlands.
No, it wasn't. It was East Germany.
Oh.
Who succeeded Walter Ulbricht as East German leader in 1971? His wife, Margot, known as the Purple Witch, for both her hair tint and her unyielding Stalinism, was Minister for Education.
No, I mean, I guess we could go with Honecker, but it might not be him yet, but...
Honecker?
Yeah.
Honecker?
Erich Honecker is correct.
Nice.
An associate of Stalin during the purges of the 1930s, Erich Mielke, headed what organisation in the GDR from 1957 to 1989?
Stasi?
Yeah.
Stasi.
Stasi is correct. 10 points for this. In place names, what colour links all of these? The highest points in the Mendip Hills and in West Yorkshire, a peninsula north of Inverness, and the range of mountains in England and Wales.
Newnham Ellis.
Black.
Black is correct. Your bonuses are on time travel and literature. Concerning a form of time travel, October the 1st is Too Late is a 1966 novel by which British astronomer noted for coining the term Big Bang?
Fred Hoyle. Yeah.
Fred Hoyle is correct. An 1881 story by Edward Page Mitchell is regarded as being the first to feature a time travel device. What common household item is the time machine?
Is it like a... What was the year, sorry?
1881.
1881.
Yeah.
Common household item, then. Maybe like a telephone?
I was thinking like a wardrobe or something. I don't know. I've not read it.
That sounds a bit more like C.S. Lewis, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I might say telephone.
Yeah.
No, it was a clock that went backwards.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
In H.G. Wells's novella The Time Machine, Humans of the far future have evolved into two races. Name either.
Morlock or Eloy, I think.
Yeah, OK, Morlock.
And Eloy was the other one, that's right. 10 points for this. Quote, to explain him requires observing the truth, if he would accept such a term, of his principle, that nothing exists outside a context. One might say, in his case, context is all. These words refer to which French philosopher?
Southampton Belcher.
Derrida.
Derrida is correct. These bonuses are on diseases. In 1979, the World Health Organization confirmed that which disease was the first to have been eradicated by a specifically targeted global public health campaign?
That's smallpox.
I assume so. That's been
Smallpox.
eradicated.
Yeah,
General Rinderpest.
I wrote a question on it.
Smallpox.
Smallpox is correct. In 2011, the World Organization for Animal Health announced the eradication in the wild of which contagious viral disease of bovine animals?
So this is Rinderpest, right?
Yes.
I think. Rinderpest.
Rinderpest is correct. In 1988, the initiative known as the GPEI was formed as a result of the World Health Assembly passing a resolution for eradication of which infectious disease?
2011. Is it Zika, maybe? Or
No, it's probably like...
Polio?
They said like ACE.
80s?
Polio maybe
Yeah,
is
it's got
pretty
P in
likely.
it.
Yeah. Polio.
Polio is correct. 10 points for this. Said to have been second only to the Vatican Library, the Biblioteca Corviniana was a major collection in which present-day European capital? The library was named...
Chan.
Hungary?
I'm afraid you
Budapest.
used 5 points. In which present-day European capital? The library was named after the 15th century ruler Matthias Corvinus and was dispersed following the Ottoman conquest in the 1520s.
Southampton Belcher.
Budapest.
Budapest is correct. You get 3 questions on moral philosophical theory. Quote, is the pious loved by the gods because it is pious, or is it pious because it is loved by the gods? Which of Plato's Socratic dialogues gives its name to this dilemma?
Oh, don't know.
Which one do you know?
Like, well, I mean, there's loads. There's Theaetetus, Timaeus, Phaedo, it could be
Whatever you think.
Theaetetus.
No, it's the Euthyphro dilemma.
Okay.
I need a single-word term derived from the Latin for will here. What doctrine is the theological application of the metaphysical belief that gives a greater role to the will rather than to the intellect? It says that actions are good or right because God wills them.
I think this might be deontology.
Yeah.
That is a single word. So
Yeah. Deontology.
No, it's voluntarism. Plato's Euthyphro discusses piety or reverence. What virtue or quality does the Laches dialogue discuss?
Virtual quality.
Yeah, I've no idea.
fidelity, maybe? Faithfulness?
It could be anything.
Yeah. Do we? What would we contrast with that?
Well, virtue would be honesty, I would imagine.
Honesty.
It's courage or bravery. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a short programme written in a particular programming language. For 10 points, name that language.
Nina Mellis.
Python.
No? Anyone want to buzz from...
Southampton Belcher.
C++.
C++ is correct. Well, for your picture starter, you saw a Hello World programme written in C++. For your picture bonuses, you're going to see 3 more Hello World programmes written in other languages. 5 points for each you can identify. I want a precise answer in this first one.
Oh, so this is JavaScript, I think.
Sounds good.
Go for that.
JavaScript.
JavaScript is correct. Secondly...
Oh, I'm
looks
not
like
sure
R.
on this. Sorry?
R?
I don't think so.
it's not
It's like
R.
with the end thing, it's like Perl or... This is one I don't really
Come on,
know.
let's have it,
Yeah,
please.
discuss
Go for
one.
Pearl.
Pearl.
No, it's Fortran. And finally...
Oh, I don't know this
Basic,
either.
right?
Jesus. Oh, it might be, yeah.
Basic sounds
pretty,
about right,
pretty
yeah.
plausible.
Just like
yeah.
DOS, basically.
Yeah, basic.
Basic is correct. 10 points for this. Proposed as a means of controlling wild populations of invasive species or disease vectors, what 2-word term denotes the process by which a gene is forcibly spread through a population by increasing the chance that it is inherited?
Southampton Steel.
Gene drive.
Gene drive is correct. You get 3 bonuses on solar physics. Lying above the photosphere, the low-density solar chromosphere glows a faint red colour. This is the result of an emission line in which series of the hydrogen spectrum?
Does it mean like deuterium, tritium, or is it something else? I don't really understand.
I don't know if it wants like a wavelength or something like that. Red's long.
Oh no, yeah, I guess, yeah.
So what, like 400 nanometers?
I don't know what like the series are.
I don't know what.
I think just give an answer if we don't know.
400 nanometers.
It's the Balmer series.
No idea.
Between 1645 and 1715, the number of sunspots observed was unusually low. Which English astronomer, born in 1851, gives his name to that minimum?
1851.
1851.
So this is past Herschel.
Yeah, past Herschel.
Someone after that.
I've heard of this.
He was born in 1851.
Do we know anyone?
No.
Herschel.
No, it's Edward Maunder.
No, yeah, Maunder minimum, yeah.
For what do the letters MHD stand when describing the circulation of plasma within the sun and the forces that result?
Something hydrogen. No.
Yeah.
Transfer, so it's like...
MHD, was it?
Yeah, MHD.
Yeah, that's T.
Massive hydrogen discharge.
Yeah,
Massive hydrogen discharge.
No, it's magnetohydrodynamics.
Okay.
10 points for this. What faculty of the human mind did Mary Wollstonecraft describe as the great distinction of our nature, the only purifier of the passions? George Orwell stated that, like certain wild animals, it will not breed in captivity, while Joseph Conrad said that it is the supreme master of art as of life.
Una Mellis.
Imagination.
Imagination is correct. Your bonuses are on English words from Hindi and Urdu. What colloquial term comes from an Urdu word meaning foreign land? During the First World War, it gained popularity among soldiers to refer to Britain while they were serving overseas.
Oh. Couldn't be blighty, could it? I don't know if it's that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Nominate Bowen.
Blighty.
Blighty is correct. What short word comes from the imperative form of the Hindi Urdu verb meaning to see? In English, it also means look or see and usually follows have or take.
Take stock.
Take a squiz, maybe?
I don't know, but...
Peak. I don't know. Is that? I don't know.
I don't think that makes sense. What were you?
I don't know anything about this one, so...
What was you?
I said squiz, but that's a bit informal.
Quiz.
No, it's deco.
Oh.
Meaning pleasure or happiness in Hindi, what 5-letter word is used informally in English to mean easy, undemanding, or requiring little or no effort? For example, of a job.
This is cushy. Cushy.
Cushy is correct. 10 points for this. I need a precise title here. Conceived in 1948 under the title Silent Prayer, which composition premiered in 1952 as part of a recital by the US pianist David Tudor? The performance required a stopwatch and unusually...
Una Mellis.
4:33.
4:33 is correct. You get 3 bonuses on birds of sub-Saharan Africa, including the yellow-billed and red-billed species. Which bird of the genus Buphagus is named for its habit of perching on large mammals to feed on insects and parasites?
What's this?
It's not the elephant bird or something like that.
No, I don't think so.
I think I do know that. Sorry.
I think it's something like the rider birds or something like.
Yeah, I think I've seen them, but I don't know what they're called.
Rider birds.
No, it's an oxpecker or tick bird.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes called the feathered locust for its swarming behaviour, the red-billed species of which genus is thought to be the most abundant undomesticated bird on Earth, with around 1.5 billion individuals?
Undomesticated, red-billed.
Is it pigeons or jays or something?
Pigeon.
Sparrow?
Sparrow or swallow, but I don't know if there's any red-billed swallows. Sparrow.
It's the quelea. Anasa erythrorhyncha is more commonly known as the red-billed what? It shares its name with the European duck and, by extension, a blue-green colour.
It's not like mallard or.
It is that, yeah. Is that
Mallard?
No, it's teal.
Oh.
For your music starter, you're going to hear an aria from a modern opera. For 10 points, please name its composer.
Southampton Lion.
Philip Glass.
Philip Glass is correct. That was from Akhenaten. It features a rare lead role for a countertenor. Your music bonuses are 3 more excerpts from operas featuring parts written specifically for countertenors. 5 points available for each composer you can identify. All 3 are British. First.
So we're looking for British composers. Right. There's Purcell, there's Britten, there's Elgar.
Should Elgar do what?
I think possibly Elgar. Not Elgar, sorry, Britten. Benjamin Britten.
Sure. Benjamin Britten.
No, that's by Judith Weir. Secondly.
Oh, I think this is Purcell. I think this might be from King Arthur.
Okay, sure. Purcell.
That's by Peter Maxwell Davies. And finally.
I'll be honest, both of my guesses have gone to pot.
That's fine. I mean,
You don't think so?
you just think
Britain. Let's go for Britain.
Yeah, okay, Britain.
If that's a guess, it's a good one. Benjamin Britten is correct. 10 points. I need a single letter here. What is the only vowel in words with the following meanings? The African primate, Pan paniscus.
Southampton Belcher.
O.
O is correct. Right, you get 3 questions on the historian Linda Colley. Colley's 2021 work, The Gun, the Ship and the Pen, names what specific form of legal document in its full title? She states that they are emphatically not innocent devices and never have been.
Like
there's treaties, there's
like a marriage contract.
Marriage contract?
I don't know.
Well, I was more thinking something like...
Or treaties, maybe.
Or land trade.
That suits more for the gun, the ship and the pen.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
a
yeah.
treaty.
That's, yeah, like a treaty.
No, it's constitutions.
Oh, right, okay.
Right.
Covering the period from 1714 to 1760, Colley's 1982 work, In Defiance of Oligarchy, concerns what political grouping? I need a short, specific name.
Wait, what were the years? 1742.
42 to 1760, was it?
Yeah.
Political grouping.
What was around then? Oligarchy. Did OPEC exist then? Or
No, that wasn't.
No way.
1970.
no?
No, I'm sorry.
Group
Did
of
you
the-
what do you reckon?
I don't know.
If you have any guess, I'll go.
No,
Come on, let's have
The
it.
UN.
The UN didn't exist then. It's the
No.
Tory party. Colley's 1992 work, Britain's Forging the Nation, covers a period of more than a century from 1707 to what year? That of the accession of a long-lived monarch.
1830... Well, hang on, it's Victoria.
1730.
No, it's just.
It's 100 years.
well, she died in 1901.
She succeeded in 1839. Was it?
Yeah.
1838.
I
She was
thought it was
certainly a long-lived
1836.
monarch. Oh yeah, no, it would be 36. I think. you're
I'll
right,
go
yeah.
with that.
1836.
It's 1837.
We're close.
Born in 1822, which French mathematician gives his name to patterns traced out by points moving in a plane under 2 independent
Newton
harmonic
Bowen.
influences?
Worry.
I'm afraid you lose 5 points. The same shapes result from applying sinusoidal voltages to the X and Y inputs of an oscilloscope. No, I'll tell you, it's Lisa Jew. 10 points for this. Born in 1873, which Russian pianist and composer was known for his unusually large hands?
Southampton Lion.
Rachmaninoff.
Rachmaninoff is correct. Your bonuses are on dimensions in physics. The unit of force is the Newton, equal to 1 kilogram metre per second per second. Its dimensions are thus mLt to the minus 2, where m, l and t stand for mass, length and time. In terms of m, l and or t, what are the dimensions of the following quantities? Firstly, density.
So it's mass per length cubed.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's mass per area, right?
yeah, go for that.
ML cubed, sorry.
That's ml to the minus 3.
Oh, right, yeah.
Secondly, heat flux.
Oh, I don't know what this is.
No,
I have no idea what heat flux is going to be.
I don't know the units. No.
MTL to the minus 2.
No, it's mt to the minus 3. And finally, pressure.
So that's mass over. No, it's force over an area, so it's kilogram per
Kilogram
meter
cubed?
per second
meter.
squared, I think.
Sounds good.
So, ml to the minus 1, t to the minus 2.
Correct.
Nice one.
Well done. To which figure in Greek myth was Albert Camus referring when he wrote
Southampton Lion.
Sisyphus?
Sisyphus is correct. 3 questions on 20th century American poets for your bonuses. Born in Pennsylvania in 1886, which Imagist poet was known by the initials HD?
Oh, Hilda Doolittle.
Can I nominate?
Yes, of course.
Nominate line.
Hilda Doolittle.
Correct.
Brilliant.
In 1921, Doolittle co-published the first collection by which US poet, who stated that poets should present imaginary gardens with real toads in them?
Imaginary gardens with real toads in them.
Who's American?
1920s. There's Juna Barnes, but I think she was more of a writer. It might be Ezra Pound, possibly.
I'll trust whatever you think, because I really don't know.
I am also spitballing here, I must confess. If you'd like to nominate me.
I mean, what do you want to go with?
I was going to go with Ezra Pound.
Okay, Ezra Pound.
No, it's Marianne Moore. In the 1930s, which US poet wrote of Moore, if she speaks of a chair, you can practically sit on it? Her own works include In the Waiting Room and Sestina.
Ooh.
Is it too early for Plath?
Yes, if it's
Okay.
the 30s, it's too early for...
Who else is around then?
There is Juna Barnes, but, like...
What about Pound? Is Pound that time, or was Pound not a woman?
Come on, let's have it, please.
Juna Barnes, go for that.
Nominate line.
Juna Barnes?
No, it's Elizabeth Bishop.
Oh.
Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see an altarpiece. For 10 points, please name the artist.
Southampton Lion.
Frau Angelico?
No.
Newnham Holloway Strong.
Vermeer.
It's Giotto di Bondone. So we're going to take the picture bonuses in a moment or two. 10 points at stake for this. In Chinese history, what single-digit number links all of the following? The legendary emperors who followed the 3 sovereigns, the short-lived dynasties that followed the collapse of the Tang, and a series of development initiatives.
Newnham Chan.
5.
5 is correct. Well, we saw Giotto's Peruzzi altarpiece. It makes significant use of gold leaf. For your picture bonuses are 3 later artworks which use gold leaf. 5 points available for each artist you can identify. Firstly?
Could this be possibly Leonora Carrington, but I don't...
Carrington?
It is Leonora Carrington. Secondly?
It looks kind of Dardai, I suppose.
Yeah.
Schwitters is Dardai, I suppose.
Nominate Bowen.
Schwitters. No, it's not.
That's Demuth. Charles
No,
Demuth.
it's not.
And finally?
Oh, gosh.
Is that Japanese?
It looks, yeah,
It looks
very
very
Asian,
Japanese.
I mean, I can say Hokusai.
I don't,
Hokusai.
I don't think it's his medium, but...
No,
yeah.
not really. Hokusai.
Hokusai is correct. 10 points for this. Meaning catastrophe or disaster in Arabic, what name is given to the forcible displacement of Palestinian people
Newnham
from their...
Bowen.
Nakba?
Nakba is correct. 3 questions on art in the 1850s. The Light of the World, The Awakening of Conscience, and The Scapegoat are among works of the 1850s by which pre-Raphaelite painter?
Pre-Raphaelite.
Which Raphaelite?
Rossetti, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe Rossetti.
Rossetti?
No, it's Holman Hunt.
Okay.
Which US landscape artist painted the heart of the Andes and Niagara? He was a leading member of the Hudson River School.
Okay.
Male.
I don't think I know this.
I don't know this either.
No, we don't know. Pass.
It's Frederick Church. Finally, The Sower and the Gleaners are works by which prominent member of the Barbizon School, noted for his scenes of rural life?
Remember the Barbizon School? Does anyone know?
Was a Barbizon school?
I don't know this.
No, sorry.
Pass.
It's Jean-Francois Millet. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called, giving any one of the 3 locations that give their name to the Treaty of 1153 that ended the English succession crisis known as the Anarchy. All 3 begin with the letter W.
Southampton Belcher.
Winchester.
Winchester was one of them. The others were Wallingford and Westminster, of course. Your bonuses are on astronomy. In each case, I will give the abbreviation and nickname of a constellation. I need the full single-word name, as designated by the International Astronomical Union. Abbreviation OPH, nicknamed the Serpent Bearer.
This could be a Fuca.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, sir?
A Fucus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like something.
Ophiuchus.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know the
pronounce it.
pronunciation. That's the thing.
Ophiuchus.
Correct. Abbreviation ERI, nicknamed the river.
Oh, I don't know this one.
Eritus.
Oh, no, Euripides.
Come on, let's have it.
Eritus.
No, it's Eridanus. Abbreviation SCT, nicknamed the Shield.
Oh, the shield.
Oh, it's like
SET.
SC.
Cetus or something.
No, Cetus is the whale.
Okay.
So SET.
SCT, wasn't it?
Charlie.
SCT.
SCT. I can't.
Come on, I need an answer.
Cetus.
Charlie.
No, it's scutum. Another starter question. Often known as British proportional representation, or by a three-letter abbreviation, what voting system was used by the former university constituencies before their abolition in 1950?
Newnham Ellis.
Single transferable vote.
Correct. Your bonuses are on novels shortlisted for the Booker Prize since 2010. In each case, I need the name of a present-day country. The long song by Andrea Levy is set on which Caribbean island, one of the Greater Antilles?
Oh, goodness.
Greater Antilles.
Greater Antilles.
It was on TV, but I can't remember.
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Barbados. Barbados.
No, it's Jamaica. The Garden of Evening Mist by Tan Tuang Eng is set in which Southeast Asian country? This novel's timeframes include the Japanese occupation and a post-war emergency.
This is Southeast Asian.
Southeast Asian, possibly Taiwan, but Malaysia or Taiwan. I'm not
Malaysia or Taiwan?
Yeah.
Anyone got any?
Malaysia, maybe. I don't know.
Taiwan.
No, it's Malaysia. Finally, The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton is set in which country of the Southern Hemisphere?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Correct. 10 points for this. Known as Bergen in Flemish, what city is the capital of the Belgian province of Hainaut and was the location of the first major battle between the British and German armies in the First World War? Its name is the Latin word for mountain.
Southampton Miles.
Eep.
No.
Newnham Borough.
Mons.
Mons is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on classical music, Newnham. In the 1890s, who composed the piano duet known as the Dolly Suite, dedicating it to the daughter of his friend Emma Bardak?
Anyone know this?
I had no idea.
Guess a pianist.
Aaron Copland.
Copeland.
No, it's Gabriel Fauré. Which French composer did Emma Bardak marry after his estrangement from his first wife, Lily Texier? His piano works of this period include L'Île Joyeuse or The Joyful Island.
Is it around the time for Debussy, maybe?
Yeah.
Debussy?
It was Debussy, yes. Fauré composed incidental music for which play by Maurice Maeterlinck? Debussy used this play as the basis for an opera with the same title.
Debussy's operas.
No.
Anyone know any?
No, sorry.
He didn't do Salome.
Come on.
Troilus and Cressida.
No, it's Pelléas and Mélisande. 10 points for this. And at the goal, Southampton had 130, Newnham College, Cambridge had 120. Well, it was pretty close. Very, very close, and it went right down to the gong. Commiserations to you, Newnham. Thank you very much for joining us. The last quarter-final, you did very, very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Southampton. We should look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. I hope you can join us next time for the first of those semi-final matches. But until then, it's goodbye from Newnham College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Southampton University.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.